Hello and welcome back to Straight Talk with Arun Kumar. We're talking about the Indian American youth. So Dennis, your names are a bad example, but in general, Indian names tend to be like long, windy, curvy, mountainous roads.
Right.
So my name is also an exception. But did you come across any such funny names, or don't name them? But do kids make any fun of those Indian kids with such long names?
Yeah, it happens sometimes. It
On a lighter note,
it happens, but it's. I think it's good in a way because. When you have friends in America, they give you nicknames, right? So if your name is Bob, there's not much you can do with that. You can't play with it. You can't stretch it. But if your name is Aditya, well
now you got something to play with.
Yeah, addition man, whatever. If you're good at math, anything you want. So Indian names are good,
My name is kind of hard. Whenever we have a substitute teacher, like in school, I've been called Ashika, Ajika, so a lot of teachers have Akisha, all of these letters have been flipped around.
But Ash sounds good, more like Ashley or something, right?
Yeah, Ash. Some people call me Ashiki. It's really, really weird. But no, I've never been called by how my name is actually pronounced, which is Ashika. So yeah.
But he got lucky in this aspect.
Yeah,
it's pretty much nothing to do. I mean,
no substitute can ever get my name wrong. It's just J.
Yeah, or make it 3 letters, make 1 letter J, like an alphabet J. So you got lucky there. Even the last name is small, right? There's no confusion there. Yeah. You guys watch movies? Indian movies?
No, I never.
To watch Indian movies?
I don't watch Indian movies.
You're not coming to my show ever again. That's a prerequisite to come to my show. Watch Indian movies. I'm kidding. Do you watch Indian movies?
I try to, but it doesn't always happen. I mean, when I get time, I want to, but when I don't have time, to be honest with you, I'd rather watch American TV show because I don't want to take the time to put the subtitles on.
Yeah, these guys are being too soft. Let me put them on the spot. What's the latest Indian movie you watched? Jay?
Bodyguard.
Bodyguard. What is that? I didn't even know there's an Indian movie like that. Who's in that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Really? Is that an Indian movie?
I think
never heard of it.
I think some of it's copy pasted into India.
Maybe there is, but okay.
Yeah, I think they have an equivalent.
Yeah, I failed to go ahead.
I don't know the name of it, but I think it had Salman Khan as the boxer.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh man, look who knows more about Indian movies. What about you?
I'll be honest, it was Kalhona Ho from
100 years ago. Oh, that's what when we got independence?
It was black and white, yeah.
1774, right?
Well, you know what, I'll say this. I don't watch Indian movies, but I have a lot of respect for the industry. Amitabh Bachchan, he was so famous, and then he invested in broadcasting, and everything fell apart. He was so poor.
And then he rose.
Yeah, willpower. He went back to #1. Plus, he's cool because he can beat up 100 men on TV. That's cool too. Yeah. But you have to respect that. So I admire Indian movies.
Good. So, what do you think could be better in America? Could be for Indian Americans or foreign immigrants. What can be better in the system? Is there a flaw or something that needs to be fixed?
I feel like a lot of Americans don't realize how lucky they are to be living in a country with such big opportunities and without stereotypes and prejudice and everything like that. So I think Americans need to be more considerate that they are very, very lucky, and they need to be
thankful.
And they need to take more advantage of the opportunities that they have.
Yeah, the country has to offer.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids who go hungry every night in India and other countries as well. We gotta just be thankful for our opportunities given to us.
Yeah, so some places like this, $10 or less than $10, a whole family survives for a day, all the meals included, right? What do you think could be better in this country?
Yeah, I have to agree with Ashika and Jay. I think that sometimes when you're growing up in the United States, because you're so used to it, you're blinded to how amazing it is. Growing up here, it's if you grow up constantly under bright lights, then you don't know what darkness is, right? So I think, yes, we could do a better job of telling kids just how lucky they are. And when you do that, then I think that you're going to also have kids try a little bit harder. They're going to see a little bit more of the future in themselves.
Right. Okay. Any final comments? You want to add anything, Jay? You want to say something? Any message?
I just want to say.
What are your future plans? What are your future plans?
Well, I think we're all on the same page here for going to finance, right? Like,
Yeah.
Well, like, I have another aspiration. I'm sure you guys also. I'm not sure, but like, I'm gonna be the first Indian president in the United States.
I could be his vice president, maybe.
I'll be Secretary of State.
You know what? Don't laugh, guys, because it's possible.
Yes, sir.
If
Yeah.
there could be a black president, if there could be a white president, there could be a brown president. What do you think? What are your future plans?
If the whole politics thing doesn't work out, I definitely,
She has a backup plan too.
I definitely want to like go to law school, business, entrepreneurship. Like I'm really interested in all that and numbers with finance.
Oh man, talking about plans. You have a primary and a backup plan. What about you?
Well, I'm going to college. I'm going to study finance at Villanova University in Pennsylvania. And then after that, I'll be involved in finance. I'll have one foot in politics. I want to stay involved. It's very fun. And just to finish off, I just want to say that this next generation of Indians is like none that ever came before. You know, the opportunities we have, the passion we have just to succeed and to take that next step. There's nothing like it. You know, it's unprecedented. So you look 10, 20 years down the line, and Indians are going to be in an amazing place. So I'm really eager to see what the future is going to hold for us.
Yeah, let me ask you the last question before we wrap up. What do you think this country holds for future Indian Americans?
I think, you know, like something that our parents didn't have that we will, more job opportunities, and just a better mix with the American community. You know, like it's either we're isolated on one side or the other. It's never really a mix. Like I think our generation's the first one to actually have an evenly mixed thing, and that's what we're gonna have.
Yeah, I think more diverse opportunities. What do
I
you
think the future is a lot of unity. Now, a lot of kids in America, in India, want to come to America, but they're also learning English, which means that we know English. We also have some familiarity with our native languages, so we can communicate with them a lot. Like this gap that we have now, it's going to go away. It's not going to exist anymore. We're going to see more opportunities. We're going to see more unity among all Indians, and I think that the future holds a lot of aspirations, and we can expect a lot to happen.
Well, you asked, what does the country owe us, right? I don't think they owe us anything.
Not what does it hold for?
Hold for us.
Yeah,
hold for us.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I think.
Oh no! If anything, we owe this greatest country on this planet.
Yeah.
I say that without a second thought. I have no second thoughts in that. This is the greatest country on this planet Earth. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You must agree. That is true.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think?
What does it hold for us? Yeah, I think that the Indian community is going to go tremendously here. I think we're going to have an Indian president, whether it's Jay or somebody else. We'll have an Indian president in 20 years. You know, we're going to innovate. See, the people who come here are the boldest, right? If you're timid, you're never going to be able to cross the sea and face these challenges. So all those brilliant minds, not just in the Indian community, but from all across the world, in one place, has to result in something good.
Creme de la creme.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's the word.
So I look forward.
Yeah. So you spoke about the kids in India, right? If I were to ask each of you guys, right, if I were to take you guys and put in a high school in India for 1 year, like right now, this year, would you survive?
No.
No, you have to justify your yes or no.
Unfortunately, well, yeah, you know, it's easy.
That's
to
okay,
talk
but
about.
you can be straight. That's fine. You can be open about it. That's
Well,
fine.
it's easy to talk about. Oh, my father came here and faced so many challenges.
Yeah.
But I didn't experience that.
The reverse is not true, right?
That's the situation. I don't know if I could survive. But you know, I'm sure. Look, the American community is very accepting here, so I know that people are the same everywhere, right? Countries change, but people are accepting everywhere. So I'm sure that they would accept me with open arms.
But would you volunteer? I'm desperate to put you guys in the spot.
You can't just uproot a plant and put it somewhere else. You know, it's like, look, my parents.
That's what
did it.
learning the culture is all about.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah. If I went there, I would learn.
There are
language.
such programs in other countries where people from other countries, at least in Europe, they go to another country to learn the foreign culture and stuff. There's a name for it. I forgot.
Exchange program.
Yeah, thank you. Exchange program. Yeah. What do you think? If I were to ask you to go to India for 1 year, you'll get food and everything. You know, the rasam, whatever.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'd be a little bit scared to go.
Right.
Because I don't know how I would fit in with like the school and everything, and I feel like adjusting would be very hard. But I feel like at the same time, all of us are Indian, so I think they would be accepting of me being there.
What's up, Mr. French Fries?
You know, accepting or not, they still have so much more homework and all that. I don't think I'd be able to last.
Okay, jokes aside, the reason why I asked you that question, now you feel, just the thought of it gives you jitters, right? Now you feel how shocked your parents were when they came here for the first time, how hard they worked. The reason why I asked that question is I want you to appreciate all the sacrifices your parents made and be grateful to, to those two individuals, your mother and your father. That's the reason why I asked you that question. Okay, please always be grateful to them, no matter what. Everybody comes second. Your parents are first. No matter what they say, they might get mad, they might yell at you in, Hindi, Malayalam, whatever, Punjabi, Gujarati, but at the bottom of their heart, they always hold good intentions. Because that's how we were all brought up, amongst fierce competition. So they want their kids to be competitive too, because they want them to get A grades. That's all it is, right?
Yeah.
That's all they bother you for, right? All right, good? Okay, thank you for coming to my show, everybody.
Thank you
Thank you
very
for
much.
having
Such
us.
an honor.
so much.
Sure, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for thank you for watching us on ManaTV and TV5. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.